I got express now. Oh, you can't express. You should come in.
Cause I try to go out there. Try to go out there and see how it's going. We're gonna be like, damn, shit, swimming pool.
That's another one I had came right here. That's bro. That's the they use them in the gyms. On like safe fences when they wax the floors and stuff like that. They use them.
For real?
And big things. Them like air regulators. They something. But like them would take mold out. Like they wouldn't really change it.
Bro, the smell, I hate it. I really don't like the smell, but I don't smell the Zod.
Niggas do just be getting in right here.
What?
And they take profit right here. They'll be buying hella contracts.
When it comes to getting in right here, there's no context other than the inverse order block. You see this impulse move to the downside, and we broke above. The only reason that anybody would get in right here is because, bro, that is straight up. If you got 2-3 years in the market, you know this bitch is about to literally do the opposite of here. Unless we swept these highs, but we never swept these highs. So
we broke above this high
and breaking up.
Then we started breaking structure right here.
We broke structure when we did that.
Yeah.
That's why I feel like we can come back to it.
They would really pull back the structure.
That's our last high. That's our last low.
Right here, right?
Mm-hmm. It has to come back to 415.
It's the same way now, I promise.
Mm-hmm.
It's really this low right here, though. You say, right?
I'm so glad I closed.
You say it's this low, right? This one. That low looks slow.
Two. That one.
That one not slow.
That one.
This one.
Mm-hmm. And where's the last high? Right here, not here. This is the high that didn't make it past this high. Correct. And this is the high that tried to show that it wanted to make it past this high, but it came back again. Nah, this is just a continuation. All of this shit gotta get to, which it did. But this was the high that we needed to break in order to actually show that we're going to continue up. And people probably didn't trust it right here, all because they know how much volume is showing, so it's going to be impulse moves to the downside. But that impulse move that went down is going to come, and eventually it did.
This was, I ain't lying, this was my dad's move.
Go to NAS. Talking. Turn on the session so we can do that. Right. Alright. When it's ready to open, that means it's 9 a.m. So, NAS, I ain't gonna lie, you'll have to look to the left. You can't look to the right. What happened?
I ain't gonna lie, I don't. Me, what I done started doing, trying to do is. What helped is to let 8:30. Just let what happened at 8:30, let that shit sort out. That's my like, this is what I did. This was March.
You like the pink ones? I ain't gonna pretend.
Appreciate you.
Niggas just pink Starburst and fuck with you, dog.
Baby.
I got a lot of love.
So we gonna look left.
It can't come back there like that. All that sweat.
So this is really the last one.
Nah. That is.
I'm talking about we don't see this.
We can't come back.
We don't see this.
Never again.
So yeah, we don't see this.
Oh, you talking about in general? We were to go off of. That's our last high. This last low don't even matter. We worried about what do we want to do with this high. We impulsively tried to break above, and we did it. And that was that sell off on that what? That Thursday or Wednesday? Right? I'm seeing that. Let me know that we had to come back over to the last low. Swept it. Now we automatically have to come back up here. Nothing else matters. Even a pull doesn't matter. It has to come back up here. What do? We broke past it. But that's the last high that we worked on.
We broke that bitch.
Mm-hmm. Where's the last low?
So I marked up.
Right here. That's the last low. Because it's about that high over there, not about none of this. None of this shit matter. It's about a high that's over there. So I'm telling you, when this came back, it literally swept under that candle. That candle matters more than just these candles. That candle was the takeoff, and it never came back. 1, 2, move that real quick so you can see. That third candle is showing you like, hey, nothing to where the next impulse to move, bro. Anything not under here, but under there is an entry. So even getting in too early in between here, brother, you gotta be that specific. How much room is that? How much room is that? Because a nigga,
or just being patient, waiting for all these.
for it to get swept. That patient shit mean you don't trust where it should go. I'm trying to tell you.
I'm saying though, nigga, you get in
Mm-hmm.
anywhere like after all this shit, after the sweep, another sweep,
Guaranteed money.
and you set your stop loss right.
Guaranteed money.
Right. You just set your TV.
Guaranteed money. But it's gonna be different with
You
everything.
scale to the 5 minutes.
It's gonna be different with everything. You know you don't like trading knives being in between internal. You gotta master your external entries. Your internal
bro,
be making your ass.
I'm trying to like get my internal better and master my external type shit.
So what would you say about a trade like this? Well, if you to go over everything right now.
That's what I'm doing.
Let me see.
I'm trying to tell you what I'm doing.
Hmm.
So 8:30. Market open, beta high, came down, beta low right away.
Correct.
Boom. The safest shit for me to do is I wanted to break this first high that it made. So we broke it right here. This candle.
Which high?
This first high.
Mark it off so I can see which one you're talking about. That one. I'm about to say, don't say that one. This one right here. And it's the last high.
I made this the low.
There you go. It's back.
So it
Tough.
goes boom, 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 boom.
Tough.
And I know we're in an uptrend externally. Externally, I know we're in an uptrend for sure.
Tough.
Sure. So for the last low externally on the hour have all been fucking swept. That's what I was looking at. All the business. We got even lows right here. We got even
Correct.
lows right here.
Where?
Right here.
Right here? Even?
Down there, yeah.
As in, what do you think about it? What are you trying to say about it?
Market ain't going back down.
Okay. Cool. Okay. If that's your way of saying the bet. As long as we on the same page where it should go.
I'm looking at that. I know externally I'm uptrend. This is the low it made at 8:55. We don't take trades before 9.
Correct.
So now, nigga,
Correct. Facts.
this is the first low at 9. That candle. So now I want to see. That's what
No.
And then, or if I don't want to get in, I want to get in when it breaks this high. This first high it made.
No, stick to what you told me at first. Remember you said that it was the last high. I guarantee you that's that 5-minute high that you were talking about. Once we induced it, we ended up doing what? Making a low. I promise you that's a low. Now you got to go down to 1 minute. Because you got your sweep.
Yeah.
You got your sweep.
Talking about this low right here.
Yep, take that black one off and then do this one. Yeah, facts. Go ahead, learn it. You talking about some old shit. You got your sweep, you got your timing on some. I'm not trading before 9. This is all about learning the context, right? Now go to your 1 minute and notice that we only care about this last high. Now that we got the sweep, we don't even care about anything that's happening other than that last
That
high.
high on me. That's why I was saying I would close above that bitch and we target this bitch.
Closing above is conservative. That's when you don't get
Facts.
You need to get in off of something down here.
I think I was talking to Ryan about this trade.
1 minute.
Get in something down there, right? On me, that's what I be trying to blast it.
Right here.
I think I was telling Ryan this shit.
Look how we did it close below it, brother. We got 1,
You know, remember that?
2, 3. Brother, when you really get the
This like the point.
We was talking about this shit.
brother, when you really get the mastering your shit, it's gonna be easy. You catching on quick. You catching on quick, brother. You already know enough, but literally, like, it's not nothing you don't know. I'm just telling you how to apply it, brother. Literally, bro. Literally. That's why they don't want to teach this shit in school, but we'll really catch on to some shit.
Especially
This-
when they see that green.
What? It's not just about money, bro. They doing something.
You know what I'm saying?
They doing
Like,
something.
We could get in at 9:30 and have what's that? 169. That's 40 points.
But anything under here, great entry. Stop loss automatically under here. So do this. You already did your job by waiting.
Yeah.
Now it presented itself.
It's nowhere.
Yup. It presented itself. I told you you could get in anything under there. So even if you bro, you be risking how many?
What's that 9 o'clock low? That's 8:55. 9 o'clock made a low right there.
Boom. Even if you want to get in right there and keep your stop loss, I'm telling you that your risk is 58 points. This is what you need to start looking at, so that way you can start pinpointing the right trades over and over. 58 points times how many micros you be using? You been using 10? 10 times 2 is 20, so that's a mini. You're risking $1,100 at most to make. Automatically, you know it has to come back up here. 152. And this is how you need to continue going about it. Boom. You do that times 5 accounts. Boom. That's one trade. That's one day. Your life is changed. All because you mastered the context of not just being either being conservative.
Knowing what it means externally.
Literally.
All this shit just mean externally is failing to go lower. That's what was fucking me up, and you could blow accounts in this.
Literally. That's what remember but now go back 5 minutes. Go back 5 minutes, brother. Please go back 5 minutes. I told you, you don't want this entry. This is why you need to master your external entries. Brother, I'm not saying you were supposed to trade during this time. But when price is doing exactly what it's supposed to do, as in this a 1 minute time frame, rejected around the area that you've already mastered, as in, bro, this is free chicken. You're only risking, and you don't even gotta put all 10 micros. You messing with micros, use 5.
You just put a stop loss and hold. Put a stop loss in TV and hold.
And if it continues going down, take your L like a man. But I promise you, we know enough to make our money back, bro. But we shouldn't be taking chances on trades.
That's where you respect your stop loss, shit like that.
Correct.
I can respect it.
But you ain't gonna respect it when you don't know where yet. I'm trying to tell you, I was the same fucking way, bro. Just blowing shit though on some. Damn, I just let all my profits go to loss. Fuck. All because I'm not accepting that I am getting it right, but there's gonna come a moment where you're wrong because the market's trend is always changing. That's all it is. You just gotta master every trend: uptrend, downtrend, consolidation. Uptrend, consolidation, downtrend, consolidation, uptrend, consolidation, downtrend, consolidation, uptrend. Bro, like, you get to master all that shit. Not getting scared and making excuses for the shit. Like, oh, Trump tweaking. No, bro. It swept this low. It gotta go. You gotta go. It's sweeping people out. It's sweeping people out. That's the last high, and you see this is happening. What do you think is going to happen next? Like, press replay and test yourself with that. If you see her face, brother, I promise you, she just looked at you like, yeah, let's play.
You know what I'm saying?
That no. Do this again. Make it smaller. Make it smaller, and then drag this down. I see where you're looking, but none of this matter unless you're looking at it from this. Keep it simple, because this, you're going to be right for so long, but this is what makes it simple. External. External
I
structure.
usually go to the, I would
Even
mark that
4
out.
hour. 4 hour
Really?
read.
All that shit. I'm just on some quick shit right now.
Well, all right, so what session was you in when you was looking at that?
Just lost my fucking
Keep the sessions on. You'll keep the...
Oh, that was New York.
You talking about a seizure. Simplify it. What is that? The liquidity switch.
Fuck, I was just trying to do Monday. We in March.
You trying to go to Monday up?
This March.
You can press replay. To where it is about your intern. Go to replay. Press this. And do this. You just start. Monday. Or right here. Yeah, no matter. Also, press that so this should not take the other one. Turn your sessions on so you can know your why.
Right there.
Where?
Right there, yeah.
Change the color of it so we can follow it. He a real danger that shit. He doing it in his head, but talking like he doing it. This high, why you mark that?
Shit. That bitch was in the week.
That's what made you damn near sell. That is what. Like that. That's the that. Boom. Okay.
Nah, nigga. I lost money on Monday.
Let's go. Turn the session on so we can see what we got. That looks like London session. I don't even know why the fuck I bought on Monday. Just warn. It was supposed to sell.
That's the high. You can go.
So just click on here when you want the next one.
So 8:30 we pushed up, made a high, boom, that bitch fell, swept, made a low. Alright. Now I wanna see it break above this high, break this low to push to see what external structure we going to first.
Okay, so
So
that's wrong. That's wrong. Wrong.
where?
For saying you want to see, you already should be able to see from over here. As in, what is this doing? That's what's going to keep you with knowing if it should continue going up. So that way you should be ready.
No, bro.
So the whole saying that I want to see if it goes up here, you should have known this bitch is going down, knowing that not because it swept anything in here. First of all, this we shouldn't even be trading this, right?
At some point you gonna know.
No, we shouldn't.
But
Basically,
me at 8:30,
basically,
I don't know
shouldn't
what
be.
the fuck. For that.
Yeah, no, you shouldn't even be. You shouldn't even be.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't even think you should be.
I'm just marking that shit. So 9 to 5.
Yeah, turn the sessions on so that way we could see the difference of. Boom. Now this don't. That look like that look like 9 o'clock. That's what I'm saying. You should have known what
It's
was
9
on.
o'clock right here.
You supposed to know that.
I
It was,
wouldn't do.
all right. Now, how would you have known? That's what you need to get.
External structure.
No, internal. You were doing something with internal.
This internal, and that's external. These green lines is my external.
What did it do internal? For it to, so you gotta go down to the 1 minute or the 5 minute to see, because brother, that's your easiest. You know how to sell.
No, bro, this
You know
my 15-minute internal. Like this my 9. If I go to the 5 minute, that bitch gonna look so sweet.
So what did it do on the 5 minute to let us know that it wanted to?
At 9?
This right here, it made a low and it made another low. Boom. 3 candles.
Low and low.
When it made this low, the last high was right here. 3 candles would have had to break this in order for us to take a pullback and then continue up. But instead, 1, 2, the third one closed back below. It's basically showing us that, hey, we swept and we need to continue down. Meaning that our last stop loss need to be up here. No, not here, because it can come up here again. But it would never come up here.
Bro,
It would never, as long as we got our
that's
1,
that
2.
that's that 8:30. That's really
And a lot of people looking at it as in after the 30 minutes, oh, it's retested. Not knowing like it left liquidity too. These people that bought, yeah, y'all put y'all stop losses on here, y'all got stopped out. So the reason it matches up with the context, that's what I'm trying to tell you. The reason that you will know why it should, based off of the context of what it's showing you.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Tell me a little bit more.
I be saying I want to see, because, like, man, I'm on this mode where, like, I'm
You still-
entering the markets where I want to know. I want to enter the markets where I
Tell
don't
me
know
that.
what's
Tell
going
me that.
on.
Tell me that. The reason I'm
And
talking
I
like
just want
this,
to read.
I was just like that. Brother, back. Tell me that. Tell me
My
that. Back.
accounting teacher
Back.
say read is 80%
Nah,
already.
you want to know this shit. You really want to master this
Yeah.
shit. You keep mastering
to
it.
enter this shit to where, like, I want to react to
Just-
this market.
Just know that I'm here, also gonna let you know, like, I know where you going, so don't be afraid. Don't be mad at me for correcting you for where I know that you're trying to get to. But if you want to get there yourself, that just let me know you're gonna master that shit even more. But nah, bro, trust me, you doing some shit. You getting somewhere with this. And you already there. You just, the more, and that's why you're saying, like, basically, I'm saying it like that because I'm still trying to find my way of saying that shit.
Bro, yeah.
Facts, bro. But you doing it. You not know that there's nothing else. I'm
I
trying to
know,
tell you,
like-
is the more simple you make it,
Yeah.
the more easier it gets. Like, bro, you got everything. Just simplify it.
Smack this look.
Perfect. But even then,
And then went down there some more. And
Even
started
then-
showing obstruction.
even then, nah, brother, it has to come down here. You wanna know why? Because we were consolidating. We gotta come down here. That's the inducement. Now we have to fall. Ooh,
Started
we.
for obstruction.
Brother, we have to fall. Why not? After that, then yeah.
Eventually,
After that, I wouldn't even be traded. I don't even know how Monday even worked. That's fucked up to do us like that.
I'm telling you, Monday was fucked up, man.
But look,
That's what
all of
fucked
this,
us up.
all of this, we need
You
to
know what I'm
start.
saying? It took too long.
We need to start. But that it shouldn't be no such thing. We should just be looking at levels. No matter how long it take, we should just be looking at
We
levels.
took that first sale.
That where the first one up here,
Man, up here,
but
bro.
we would have had to take it up here.
On bro, hell yeah.
That's our entry up there. Stop loss up there.
Hell yeah.
But Monday, what did we do? What did I do on Monday?
We was waiting for the buy. We waited for that bitch.
And then
And it bought up slow as fuck.
what was you waiting for the buy at? Somewhere in here, not down here?
I was here, nigga.
Brother, we were waiting for it in here. No, remember I said this is sweet. All that.
Yeah.
Oh my mama, I'm saying this is sweet.
Yeah.
Oh,
And it did, nigga.
bro.
That's-
What the
That's why I went to the internal to look and see, like, where the fuck I was getting fucked off and why I didn't trust that it was really finna sleep all that shit. That's what's gonna show you that this bitch, like, bro.
Damn. We good though. As long as we get on the same bias. All right.
That's when we
Yeah.
get on the same page.
Yeah.
I would have been like, oh God.
You would have been. I would have waited. If you would have waited, I would have been on some. I'm really waiting.
took the sale, nigga.
And that's something that I'm trying to get into. Where
Oh,
you
sales.
better at sales than me.
I would have took the sale right away.
But we just gotta get on the same page, bro. If I can show you,
We
bro,
would've- if I would have been like, hell yeah, this bitch for the sale. I'd have been like, all right, bet.
that's the last
We
one.
made this high at 8:30, we kept failing. I'm waiting till 9, we failed at 9. Failed, that already failed. Failed again, nigga.
Yeah,
Or I
man.
would have got in. As soon as it broke down there, I would have got in right here.
If I could get another mind to look at this shit the way I look at it, and bring it the way they look at it, as in I know they looking at it the right way, oh, it's over with. That's
You
real,
was hella saying they gotta sleep all that shit.
brother. Fuck. Damn, that bitch is beautiful. We would have just,
Gotten the buy.
we would have made
Five,
so
six,
much
nine.
chicken.
And that bitch went up to 7-Eleven.
And go down here. Look. So let's figure out why we would. Let's figure out why we would have actually. Wow, they swept the last low. I get it, but I need to figure out how we could have got in it. It's on something on your 1 minute.
Down there.
Yeah, something on the 1 minute. Watch. It's our last high, right here. Inducement under here.
It's down at 5 minutes.
Nope, just under this
And
candle.
as soon as that bitch swept like that, we would have went to 1 minute.
Yeah, that low right
It
there.
would have been near our levels.
Stop loss under here. Even if it's 50 points, brother. It's just like, bro, that bitch be so beautiful.
We don't even gotta get in right away on a sweep. They can show us that bitch. 1 minute. That's what
I'm
I'm saying.
looking at all of that to where a nigga would have got in trouble for holding for sure. But even if we don't take all of that, just take it to the last high. It hit.
Nigga, even if you get in after it closed, you know it's gonna sweep them lows, but after it closed above them bitches,
But how many minutes did I have? How many contracts I had? 20 micros? Brother, look how much bread that is. OD what? What?
I came from you that time, bro. Yeah.
Y'all trying to tell me that it's the money and it's not this right here? It's not the money. It's literally this. You just put a dollar sign right here and another dollar sign right here and another dollar sign right here. And it becomes a
fuck it.
Bro, I promise you, this is the part that we can't say fuck you to a mastering this, but the fucking part, the money, we can say that,
I'm
yeah.
saying, like, as soon as we find our stop loss, we target our high, we get our entry.
Eventually it's gonna
Leave
be
that shit.
100K, 50K, 400K.
Lead the computer.
Lead a computer.
Respect our
Yeah.
stop loss.
Yeah.
If the trade don't hit,
On some, we know we wrong about something. I want to know what.
if the trade
Why?
don't hit, we can go
Facts.
back to the computer and say, damn, what the fuck? Did Trump do something? And if he did, fuck it, bro.
And also, no, this is the thing, brother. No.
We go back,
Trump?
go back.
Trump be helping our trades out. That means we dealing, bro. I promise you, ain't no more
We
fake out.
already doing
It ain't Trump. It's
He
what
is
we
elite. Trump is elite at this shit, bro. We just gotta get on par with him.
Brother, it's whoever managing Trump shit is elite with this shit.
Yeah.
They raw, overly, nigga. And they not doing it the way we doing it. We just found a way to see the pattern. They doing it with money, brother. They doing it with events. They doing it with different political talks. Like, bro, man, I promise you.
This bitch.
We just need to master the candlesticks and the time.
This is the other one. That's what
Which one?
the first low that you thought we could get.
No,
what I'm saying.
That swept something else. That swept something else. So no, that's our protected stop loss. That's where our stop loss goes. If it break under there, now we got a problem.
So you got this. This London low.
Only way we can sweep this low is if we swept this high.
London low, I be respecting
Look, do this.
London lows.
Y'all see this? We got a low right here that you said that you want to mark off. You don't mark that off until you mark off the last high. Boom. As much as we were going up and down, we can't come back down here until we go up. It even tapped a little bit deeper, letting you know, like, hey, we got way more buyers. But other than that, you see it didn't come down here. And let's just do this. You see how it's about to sweep it? Hey, Risky, shut up. It's about to sweep it. It's still inducing.
I need to eat.
But that bitch still got a
swirling or something.
boom, sweat. I promise you, it gotta come all the way back down.
Bro, niggas finna smack their ass. I'm going week straight, bro. 5 accounts. I'm full partner bitch Monday, Tuesday. Oh God. Just good trades.
Fake.
Dude, it's gonna smack my TV quick as fuck.
You gotta drop down. I'm not sure. That's crazy.
I'm saying, this don't come up with that bitch want to be settled.
Nah, it look like it took off.
But the market is
It look like it took off. Look like that was the last week.
Everybody in the world want to catch up now. This is everybody in the world trying to catch up. By stop.
Yeah, we swept it once right here. After sweeping it once right here, we came back down and swept this last low.
Look at the week.
Because this is an inducement, so you gotta put this low down. But this one that he marked, it didn't matter. That's what I'm saying. This one didn't matter. But see how he came back down again, swept it. Now we made liquidity run. That was Tuesday. Looks like afternoon. Not Tuesday. Got into Wednesday. We could play back at the highs again, knowing that we swept these highs. Getting into Wednesday, consolidating at these highs. This looks like it's going to be another sweep because we swept. We never swept the last high. No, that's why that high don't matter. This high is the only one that matters. We never swept it. We yellow.
You talking to me? We going fast as hell.
Really? Brother, no way.
I gotta eat. I'm on attention.
No way.
Yeah.
Remember down here you marked this low?
Yeah.
Alright, I told you that low didn't matter. Only because we have to sweep this high. But after sweeping it, I said that because we swept it and didn't make a liquidity run, the next low that mattered is this high's last low, which is this one. Ended up coming down here. Now that we came to this last low and we swept it, we automatically have to come back up here. When it came to it consolidating under this last high, that's where we're at on Wednesday, right? When it comes to that Wednesday morning, it didn't give us a shot to get in. It broke between 8:30 and 9. But going into that 9:15, ended up continuing through. This, I ain't gonna lie, that's a risky trade. That is the only risky trade. But you should be able to understand that it's only risky because that's the true trade. It should happen. If you don't see nothing else, it should happen. And that means it never happened before. Which
Wednesday, externally, we in an uptrend. Oh, this shit.
you gotta go sweep out the highs.
I would've, this the first low at 8:30.
Yep, too early.
It's the high. And that's another high right there. So I would've, alright, I'm not taking the trade to 9. This 9 o'clock, we failed to go down. We closed above that hole. Target at least 50 points to the next high. This damn near where I made my trade. I got in down here though, I think.
Yeah, getting in too early wasn't a bad idea.
I got in down.
I just looked at that. I wouldn't know why yet. I wouldn't know why because I would have been.
You gotta be a fucking shooter, man.
You gotta, but I want to know why. Just like you said, like no, I want to know. I want to know why.
Because externally, we in an uptrend. So I know this bitch really should be set.
Nah, uptrend, but why? What is happening with the candlesticks? What low is being swept? What low has to be swept next?
Wednesday.
Yeah, that's Wednesday. Like you have to be on a lower time frame to know. But seeing all of that, that's a risky trade. Only thing
This
is,
low, London low.
what London low? This, I wouldn't have waited for that. That don't got nothing to do with that London low shit, Asian low shit.
I'm saying that's a low.
It's a low that don't matter though. You want to master the key
Which
areas
lows
that
matter?
matter. You gotta go back. You gotta look at the back, the back. Yeah, this. That's when you get to understanding. Like, okay, is stuff gonna happen before I can get in usually, or is stuff gonna
This
happen
low
later?
is this the last low.
That was the last low.
Yeah.
All right, after we make this last low, where's our next high? Right here.
You see?
We went from here, we
Last
closed.
high.
It's right here. This is our next high right here.
So you wouldn't call this a run?
No, this
You
is the
saying
run.
because it's the session.
No, I'm just telling you, like we went from low, and I know that this low made a liquidity run on a lower time frame. You get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
when we make it to when we got on the lower time frame, the highest that we got to was right here. It never closed up here. It ended up retracing. If this is on the 15 minute, you'll be able to see that. But our first high was induced right here.
Yeah.
After inducing, we pulled back and made a higher low.
Yeah.
That low right here would have been my last low. But seeing that we made a liquidity run, made another low, made another high.
Right.
After inducing right here and not breaking, okay, we got to go to the last low after this high, which is right here. We swept that last high.
Low after this high, right here.
Liquidity run, higher low. Higher low because we made a new high.
I see how you reading it candle to candle, but the
Bro, it matters, bro, because you know how to do it. You just got to try that
Yeah,
shit.
that's what too. I be reading it candle to candle, just saying green, green.
Yeah,
green.
no.
Green.
You not freshman, you varsity. Brother, that's a real...
I see what you're
Bro,
saying.
what? I don't know what cover 6 and cover 9 is, but you had to learn that shit, bro. Cloud and shit, that shit be disturbing my brain. Like, what?
That's
Cloud?
how you get. That's how you get from the intern to the.
I think I know how to play football. That's what you gotta tell me. I know how to read candles.
I'm not gonna lie. Real shit.
But if I said something wrong, bro,
No, real shit. Look, real shit. I promise you. If I'm lying, I'm dying. I've been trying to figure out what these be meaning. I'm like, man, these are entries off like retracement somehow. If I can find it.
brother, you gonna be wrong. I see how passionate you is. You
Hey,
just gotta
so
let
really?
you gonna be
Really?
wrong.
I see what you said because it pushed up, made this little swept it right there.
Boom, that's our last low. That's our last protector low, as in that's where our stop loss go.
And that's 780. We was sitting. These.
It's only 20 points. But the why matches up with everything. Where do we have to go? And why? We have liquidity rested up there. From an external low that already got swept, so we got to go to that last external high. But internally, that is how I'm reading it, brother. I promise you, that is how I'm reading it.
So internally, you looking at it really it's not no color.
Hell no, that ain't no color.
That's what I'm
That's where they, bro, that volatility is all them candles. But it's context behind that shit.
That's what I be doing, man.
Not just externally, internally.
Looking at the color, I look at how funny.
No, bro.
We I be like,
Ain't no way we doing it for the higher time frame and can't do it for the lower. That means we just being lazy minded. Where we on varsity now, brother. And nobody ever taught us that shit. I've been doing this for 5 years and I lost so much money. That's why I learned. I'm like, bro, why the fuck is my money? I thought I was right. Fuck that green shit. I was wrong. Now I want to know why the fuck is it still doing it? And I got to seeing it over and over. Candle to candle, brother. The nigga thought I was crazy. I'm in the trade 3 hours wrong at night time. Candle to candle. And it was worth it. I'm staring, losing the count. Fuck, I lost again. But I remember every candle.
Well, you can tell me some shit.
But I got all this shit locked down. I just need somebody to believe it.
Shit. I need.
Hey, my guy. Hey,
We get food, we take a break.
Hey, for
Huh?
I got an award, man. I got a certificate.
What you mean? For what? Oh, for this, yeah. For passion or shit?
Me,
Good shit.
somebody to believe in.
Damn. Go crazy, brother.
You got a nigga,
Go
boy.
crazy.
Y'all
That's
niggas really
true.
in my first. Yeah, I'm y'all niggas first, yeah.
Right.
I gotta turn up. Some
Like,
y'all niggas know.
Off 100.
I told this nigga tap in in January.
Look, he
Ass
dead.
shit. I said, nigga, this is what?
I'm gonna delete everything. We can reset this. That's how much I know it, man.
These dudes, they don't.
That's nice. We gonna need some food.
$100 quick.